Hey guys, it's me again. And yeah, it's been a while since I've made a video in my car. It's not that I didn't want to make a video in my car, it's just I've been kind of lazy in making videos in my car, so I've been making videos in my room instead. But yeah, I wanted to talk about not really an issue about anyone, but more of an issue of me. I want to talk about the reason why I don't have female friends. So it's kind of weird, like for me in my case. Well, maybe not me, but I feel like every guy has at least like experienced this, or at least know what I'm talking about. So yeah, you know how like in elementary, like the boys would be with the boys and the girls would be with the girls. It was kind of like that, like before puberty, and then middle school comes, and then you see guys talking with girls, and vice versa. But it wasn't really like that with me. Yeah, like I did like talk to like a few like classmates that were girls, but I didn't really like had one that was like an actual friend, or at least that I considered a friend. Um, so yeah, it was kind of like that, like growing up though, and especially like in high school. And as I got older, puberty and stuff, and I started liking girls, and I always kind of wonder like why do I always see like other guys talking with girls and I'm just by myself? And it will kind of just be like that all the way up until like college and even to this day. I'm probably not gonna talk much though. I'm just gonna get like straight to the point. Um, yeah, like like it never really like hit me back then, but now as I got older over the years, like I always see like a lot of like guys like talking with girls, and even guys that were younger than me, like already starting talking to girls more than I ever had my whole life. In fact, I've seen like 12-year-olds talk to more girls than I've ever had in my whole life, which is kind of sad. Um, but yeah, the reason why for that, like why I don't really have female friends, was because one, I've been rejected a couple times by girls, and yeah, I wouldn't say like it's social anxiety. It's just I don't know. I just feel like it's a little difficult for me to have like friends that are girls, because whenever I talk to one, it goes great, but then all of a sudden I get the feelings real easily, and eventually I stop seeing them more as a friend and actually start seeing them more as like a love interest. And yeah, and the second one is kind of like trust issues. Well, I'm probably not going to talk about it in this video. I might make a separate video about that. Yeah, the reason why I have trust issues is whenever a girl like that I'm talking to, that I'm like friends with, but then eventually ends up being like a love interest, like starts insisting on wanting to like hang out or something. We exchange like contact info, and then that just never happens. And then eventually I see them like trying to talk with some other guy, and in most cases they end up dating that guy. Like over time that ended up like I ended up getting like trust issues over that. And yeah, do I get a little sad sometimes? Yeah, like seeing guys talking to girls, or groups of girls, or them trying to talk to them. Like I never really had that kind of like friendship that you see like in movies, or like in most romance movies or animes and whatnot. I've never really experienced that. Yes, I am like aware that yes, I've not spoken with any girls. I'm quite aware of that. Maybe it could have changed if I at least tried to talk to one. But the thing is, it's just everyone's just caught up in the world, or every girl's caught up in their own world. And like when I really think about it, like not trying to be like controversial or anything like that, but do you think like every girl is like ever like lonely, like ever? No. Like at least like one girl in this world like has at least like 1 to 3 guys that they talk to, at least, in like right now. Even like the most introverted girls got at least like some way, shape, or form of communicating with a guy. um like I don't get why people say some girls can be lonely too, but in reality girls are not lonely as like men are. um but yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't trying to be controversial, but yeah, I try not to let that like get through my head. Not the girls being lonely part, just the like like seeing other guys have female friends, or like why I don't. Um, like I try not to let that phase me, but I'm trying to learn from my mistakes and stuff. And um, even though like I haven't really been talking to like any in a while, I gotta give myself time and stuff. I just feel like I'm just not ready yet for that next step in life. I just feel like I need some time to heal from certain things or from certain um wouldn't really say relationships but situationships. um but yeah, I just feel like it's just not time yet, you know. So one of the reasons why I think I can't really get a female friend is because I feel like women are just like really toxic and stuff. um like now as it was like a few years ago when I was in high school and whatnot. um like you're more likely to get ghosted by somebody that you've known for a long time than somebody that you just met, yeah. I've seen cases like that before, which is kind of messed up. But yeah, I just feel like this generation of women are just like not it for me, you know like it's really difficult for a guy like me, like an introvert, who's also never like dated before and like desires a girlfriend and desires to maybe one day like marry like a girl or a woman. um Same thing, yeah. Just kind of messed up my words a little bit, but yeah, it's really difficult for someone like me to find someone like that, that's like loyal, that's kind, that treats me the way I want to be treated, that respects me, you know. And yeah, like as the years just like go by, as I gotten older, I'm gonna be 27 soon, next year in 2025. And yeah, like now, like as I really think about it, I'm probably never really gonna find anybody like that anytime soon, um unless like some miracle happens and I just happen to just meet like, wow, somebody that like fits my standards and stuff like that. You know, um, that is also looking for some guy like me. But yeah, but in this day and age, I don't really think that's possible. But I mean, who knows? I mean, only time will tell. And that was that. Not really much of a rant or anything like that. I just wanted to explain to you guys the reasons why I can't get a female friend or why I had a hard time obtaining a female friend. It's kind of been this way for a couple years now, and like as like the years go by and stuff, my chances of me like ever like having a female friend are pretty slim. And yeah, I mean, only time will tell and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it kind of sucks though. I try not to let that like kind of phase me or whatnot, or whenever I see like other guys trying to talk to girls or like walking with girls and whatnot. Um but yeah, if it happens, it happens, Um other than that, it's just kind of just whatever. And yeah, and yeah, that's about it. Later.